Well, hello there, beautiful viewer. This is Invisible with another video for you. Today I have a tutorial for you. Well, actually, first we're gonna do a little overview of the thing, so you actually know what it does. And then if you wanna make it for your own, we're gonna be doing a full tutorial for it. So yeah, of course I'm talking about not that. Got lost there. About this right here. Now this is a little thing I made a little while ago. I showcased it first on one of my LP episodes because I made it on my survival world. So yeah, that's proof that it's really not that complicated to make it in survival. But yeah, that being said, the basic thing that it does is that it displays a 5x5 pixel art depending on the time of day it is. So if it's day, like from dawn until dusk, it'll display this, and it'll change at dusk and it'll display this one, which is the night, and so on and so forth. It'll change automatically without you needing to do anything. And it's a very smooth animation, very smooth transition, not very laggy at all. So yeah, it's basically a day-night detector display. That's how I'm gonna call it. So yeah, for each time of day, either night or day, you have a 5x5 pixel art, which of course can be your custom one. It doesn't necessarily have to be this one. But I like this one, so let's change it to night, and let's actually see it in action, shall we? So as you can see, as soon as it turns to night, the thing starts working, and it automatically changes the pixel art to display this moon that I made. So if we turn it now to day, again, pretty fast reaction times. You see that now it's back again to the day pixel art. So yeah, you only have two pixel arts, 5x5. You can choose them to be however you want it to be. The build is pretty compact, as you can see here. It's not the most complicated thing, but even if you don't understand it, you really don't need to. You just need to copy what I show you in the tutorial, and everything is gonna be alright. So with no further ado, let's start the tutorial by choosing where you want your 5x5 display to be. Now at first, we're not gonna start with the actual pixel art, we're just gonna start with a 5x5 square, like so. This can be made out of any material you want, like cobble or something like that. Is that 5x5? Yeah, that's 5x5. So you want to set out where your 5x5 display is gonna be, and from then on just do this and make sure to fill it. Right now, as I said, don't do the pixel art just yet, because if you mess up something, you're gonna need to do it again. So just choose two different block types and do this. There you go. Make a 5x5 complete, and then just one line of 5 blocks. Now take out your normal pistons, make sure they aren't sticky, and you're gonna want to start by placing some pistons right here on this block where there's no blocks. Place 5 like so, facing away from the player. Now that you have those, go over here and place it right next to the first block of this 5 block line. Then come over here and they go right there. All of these piston lines are 5 blocks tall, since the pixel art is 5x5 obviously. And the last one goes like so. So if you look at from the top, that's what you should have. And now you can go ahead and fill the second 5x5 pre-pixel art thing you got going here. And that is you done with the first part. Now you're gonna grab either glowstone or slabs. Right now I'm gonna show you how to do it with slabs. It's easier with glowstone, but slabs is a little bit cheaper. So for each of these piston lines, you're gonna wanna do a little bit of a spiral with slabs, and all of them need to be on the top half of the block. So you can go ahead and remove that, and you should have that 5 slabs, and you should be able to place redstone on all of them. And you're gonna wanna do that for all of the piston lines, exact same thing. This one's facing that way, and the ones from this side facing that way. So let's do that and be right back. Okay, now we have 3 of them done, so I'm just gonna do the final one with you in case you missed something in the first one. So again, you do those 3, place 2 blocks there, which will be later removed, place 2 slabs on the top, and fill it in with redstone. So now you're done with that. Now we need to connect all these 4 little separate lines of redstone to one main line. So the way you do that is you get your redstone repeaters, and for this side you want to come down 1 from the first tower here and place a repeater facing away from the player, set that on 3 ticks delay, and then place 2 more redstone. That way these 2 lines are connected, these 2 pistons. Now come over to the other side and again do the same thing but inverted. So now we only have 1 on here. The repeater is now facing towards the player, and just 2 redstone dust, and now these 2 are connected. So now the final part you need to do is actually connect the 4 lines, the 4 separate lines. So you want to dig out 2 blocks below your counter. Actually that's 3, so you don't want to do that. Whoops, and don't remove that. So let's fix that. Okay, very good. Very good so far. So now that you have this little tunnel, you're gonna wanna be connecting this by doing a little bit of this action. So for this side, you just wanna place a block there with some redstone, and as you can see, it should connect with the redstone above. And on the bottom or on the side of this block here, which has a redstone, place a repeater, and then just place a redstone line going into another repeater. Now place a redstone there, remove this block, a redstone there, and as you can see, it now connects. And now you actually have your 4 piston lines connected. So now you can hook that that main line to the second part of the machine, which is the brain, pretty much, which is this part over here. This is a more complicated part, so make sure you pay a little bit of attention so you don't miss any details. But yeah, it's not really that bad, so let's start building it. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is locate the center or the middle block of this 5 wide thing and do this. Remove that, and now place a repeater there, there, and there. Now this will be your clock, which will control how many cycles the pistons do. So you need to have exactly 5 cycles, so the 2 pixel arts change between themselves. So here you want to place a redstone, here you want to place a redstone, but here you want to place a block here, and grab your sticky pistons because you're you're gonna need a few of them for this part, and the first one goes there, and behind the piston you have a block like so. Now that you have that, this little clock right here needs to have 3 of the 4 repeaters on the second tick delay, so we can go ahead and do that. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 1 with no delay. So just like that. And now we come back here to the block you placed earlier, and you're gonna want to do a little staircase thing. Not really, but yeah, do that. 3 blocks like so, and on this one place a slab. So now we're gonna start the part that controls that we get actually a signal every time it turns either day or night. So to start that, you want to place a repeater here, 2 blocks there, with 2 redstone dust on top of them. Now 2 repeaters set to the second delay, facing to these 2 blocks you placed earlier. Dig down 2 holes, whoa, and place 2 sticky pistons, and on top of them place 2 blocks like so, and then 2 more repeaters with no delay, a block on the left one, and then we're gonna grab a redstone torch, and that's gonna do that. Okay, so now you're gonna wanna get out your daylight sensor and place it 4 redstone away. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 from this main block, and then place your sensor. This should switch, as you just saw there. And yeah, you can place this either 4 redstone away or 5 redstone away, depending on if you wanted to change earlier. Like right now it's set so like the sun, when it starts to disappear, this changes. But if you place it 5 redstone away, it's gonna change a little bit earlier. So it's based on preference. You can experiment a little bit on that, but 4 or 5 is the ideal time where this should change. So yeah, let's continue with this. Here you're gonna wanna place a repeater there, and 3 redstone like so. Now grab some more blocks, which I do not have. Now I do. And on the side of this redstone right here, which is leading to nowhere, place a block and do this little pattern of 3. You can go ahead and remove this for a second. Place a redstone torch there and there. So you have redstone torches like so. Redstone on top. Place back the redstone you removed a little bit earlier, and now place another block on the side of this redstone and go out 4 more. So that should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and do that on the other side as well. So that's 10 blocks in total. Here we're gonna have 8 repeaters like so, with 2 redstone dust at the end, and make sure to set all of these to the maximum delay. There you go. Okay, so now the final part you want to do is come down here, remove these blocks, and remember you have this block right here, so remove this block right here. Oh, I say here a lot, don't I? Well, whatever. So below this block, which is being powered by this repeater, place a redstone dust and hook it up to the main line of the pistons you made earlier, like so. No need for repeaters since we have these. And guess what? That's it. So if you did all the delays and redstone and everything correct, this should now work. And the way you can test it is, if it's day, you can remove this, and it should completely change the color or the type of block you had. So remember, it was all blue, now it's all black. And if we place this redstone dust again, it should go back to blue. Don't mind the glitches. And there you go. It is now fully functioning. So now the last part of this build is actually making the pixel art. Now I'm gonna be showing you how to make the ones I made. So that's pretty easy. For the day pixel art, you're gonna wanna grab some blue wool, some yellow stained clay, and some yellow wool. Now do a frame of blue wool like so, and in the center place 5 stained clay like so, and then 4 yellow wool. Now this is supposed to be a pixel art of the sun with a blue sky, so it represents the day, of course. So now we're gonna go ahead and remove this redstone, make it switch. Again, no, don't mind the glitchiness of the pistons. And now we're gonna be doing the night. And for this one, it's pretty simple as well. Go ahead and do a frame around the 3x3. Whoa, be right back. So as I was saying, do the frame of black wool or coal blocks or any dark block you want, so it resembles the night sky. And then you're gonna wanna grab some snow and just do the 9 blocks of snow. So that is a pixel art of the moon with a night sky. I like using snow for this because it kinda has this rugged texture, like, I don't know, it fits for the moon pixel art, you know? So you can go ahead and place your redstone back in place, and if it changes to day, then it is working. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you can go ahead and purify it up, make it beautiful. This line of sticky pistons is gonna be showing no matter what, but I don't think it looks that bad. It shows that it has a mechanical side to it. This is an example of what I made to make it look prettier. If you want to copy it, go ahead. If you want to make your own design, go ahead. It's a free country after all. But yeah, let's test it out. Change it to night. Whoa, very laggy. Of course it's not that slow, but right now I'm lagging out. Don't know why, but I am. But now let's change it to day, and we should see both of them changing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. If you liked it, make sure to like the video and maybe subscribe if you wanna see more of these types of videos and a survival series. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoy the build. This is most useful for people living underground, or just if you wanna know what time it is outside. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been Invisible with another tutorial, and hopefully we see you again next time. Bye bye. Invisible out.